It is Thursday, August 20th. Cochise College, our Cochise County School Superintendent, Jacqui Clay, has invited the community and community leaders to be part of a community roundtable event that's going on today at 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. And there goes Jacqui running around here. We're supposed to talk to her first and then talk to some other people. There's Jacqui. Jacqui, hey, thanks so much, first of all, for sponsoring this video, the Cochise County Superintendent of Schools. Let's talk about today. What are some of the agenda items for today's roundtable?
Well, today we have taken all the information from a survey from a year, and it was our educational concern survey. And then from there, we found what our strategic priorities are for Cochise County, for us. So our strategic priorities have nothing to do with anyone else but us. Now we have our 4 strategic priorities, and now we've put them in groups, and we got to figure out how to address them. The educators, they're doing their job right now, but we as a community, we have to figure out how to make things better. So we have 99% community members here and 1% educators. You have CEOs from hospitals, you have the teacher of the year here. We have people who are ministers here.
Douglas
we have
Business
people
Network.
from
We got all over the county, actually.
Yes,
here.
yes, because we care about our county. We care about education. It's important. So everybody has a voice, not just teachers, not just students. Oh yeah, we're going to have students. They're going to be briefing.
Aren't they supposed to be in school, Miss Superintendent?
We have a student advisory council. That's a county student advisory council. Their initiative this year is the Bully Awareness Initiative. Oh, wow. So what they're going to do, instead of the adults telling them what time it is, they're going to tell the adults, these are the things we're doing countywide, and we need your help. But they've already raised the money. In fact, SSVEC has given that council $20,000 to continue their work this year, putting billboards up and all the other things they're going to do. So we as a county, we're doing great things. Education is important, ladies and gentlemen. It is the foundation of society. You wouldn't be where you are unless you had a teacher. Yeah. So here we go now. Yeah. We're going to fix our own issues, and we're going to be great.
Man, I can't wait to hear your opening remarks. We're going to stay live through your opening remarks, and then we'll cut it after that. But who should we talk to? You said there's some folks at each table because you have table representatives or table folks who are overseeing all the different things. Should I talk to this lady right here?
Oh, Miss Terry, yes. She is. Oh, that's Sierra Vista. Oh, yes.
Yes, let's talk to Miss Terry. We've seen her as she has her mouth full of muffins. A mouthful of muffins. That's right, exactly. Terry Romo, how are you?
Run. I'm doing well.
This is how dare you? How dare you run away?
Just ran out of the site.
Yes, exactly. Isn't she supposed to be in school? No, that's all right. We won't get to that. First of all, happy new school year. I mean, last time we saw you was over at Village Meadows.
With the tortoise.
Yes, exactly, with the tortoise and all that. How are these first few weeks been?
It's really been busy, exciting. Great to see the kids back at school. Great to see all the excitement. I have a student who goes to Buena. I've never seen him so happy in my entire life. And he comes home and falls asleep every day.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing. That means they're working them hard. That's a good thing. We do want to sit down and have a chat with you about your plans for the superintendent's office and how all that's going to be going forward, because I think it's very important for our community to understand your role in our school system and what your plans are. We would love to do that in the very near future.
I would absolutely love to do that. I am looking next right now. I've been kind of doing a listening and learning tour right now. Started with my board, and I shared those results with them on Tuesday night. I did all my principals. I'll be sharing those at the next board meeting. Did all my cabinet level staff, and so now I'll be going out to our schools to talk to our teachers and our staff, and then I'm ready to start working with the community. So I'm really going to be looking for some community input and support and see how we can really work together.
Fantastic. Well, we can't wait to talk to you. Thank you so much, Terry. Good to see you. Let's talk to Nicole Young. She is, hey, how are you? Got to see you, Caddy. Nicole Young.
I didn't want you to think I abandoned you.
No, of course not. You were running away because you're like, oh, I'm supposed to be in school. I better not be in this shot.
No way. I was trying to get out of the shot so you can interview our great interim superintendent.
excited.
What are you, I mean, last time we saw you was on opening day when
Yes,
when
it
we
was
were
so
there for the
exciting.
high fives from all the men in suits.
Yes, and let me tell you, it was like the best opening day we've ever had. And schedules are looking good. Kids are doing a great job. Our dual enrollment Cochise classes started this week, so everything's going real nice. Knock on wood, real smooth.
That's amazing. What are you most excited about today, this community roundtable, being here with all these other community leaders?
I think for me, it's a good chance to get to know and hear from community members, because sometimes we don't get to hear from all of these different groups. And like for the group that I'm on, that's really important to me about like academics and how to raise our math and English scores, which is something we are super passionate about and want to make sure we're helping make sure our kids are prepared for the next step. So I'm just excited to get to meet some other people and network with them and see what they're doing at their schools or their businesses or their organizations, and then how can we incorporate that into what we're doing.
Well, and that's so important about the community involvement. We love seeing you in the community all the time. This, by the way, this is Principal Nicole Young from Buena High School, just in case anybody didn't know. So we're so glad you're here today, and thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm really excited that Miss Clay or Dr. Clay invited me and I get to be part of this. This is my first year, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah,
well, welcome.
so thanks. Yeah, it's
Welcome
going to be
to the
exciting.
fun.
Thanks.
That's so cool.
I'm really excited to hear the advisory council that's going to speak. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I think they have like a couple different people from advisory council that are going to be like giving their thoughts
Yes.
on
And then they
what.
have a student advisory council that's
Yeah.
representing some of our students from SVUSD and other students around the county, but I'm excited about that.
And all you have to say is once they get up to speak, you should be in school. What are you doing here? No.
Oh, I guess so. But this is a good reason to
It
miss,
is totally
I think.
it's a great reason.
Yep,
It's
these are one of those
unbelievable.
good absences.
Yes, without a doubt. Thank you, Principal Young.
Thank
Good to
you.
see you, Nicole Young, here at this community roundtable here inside Cochise College. Dr. Randy Groth, you got Dan Valle. Good to see you guys. Dr.
Staying out of
Groth,
trouble?
Never. Trouble still seems to find me, sir. You know that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this community roundtable here. Why is it important for community? By the way, Dr. Randy Groth, what is important about the community and community leaders understanding what's going on?
Well, the most important thing about this is this is our school system. And we've got children going through that school system. If they're not prepared correctly, if they don't have the math skills, the physical skills, and all the skills necessary to make it in life, it's not going to benefit them and it's not going to benefit us. And we need to really bring these people through, give them the best quality, high quality education as we can, and get them to get into their jobs, careers. Hopefully we can create that opportunity here in Sierra Vista so they can stay here. If not, they can go away, get those skills, but we want them to come back. You know, statistics show that a lot of these family members today, they go away for a while and they come back, and that's what we need. My family, other families, kids come back, and then they take over the communities and do that. That's what we need. We absolutely need that fundamental base in the education.
Well, and what you and Mrs. Groth have done over these last several decades, helping to build the awareness and focus on the importance of education has been something just outstanding.
Well, I mean, it's a part of what we're all about as well, with Jan being at the U of A, me being a former dean at the U of A. I mean, that's really important. But there were so many people that came to our aid. I mean, when we look at building a university, I was just there at the time, but all the people came in. So this community built that university. This community has built this education system. This community has done everything. And you look at the number of the people in this room and all these other gatherings that deal with the city and the development of the city and water issues. You get a lot of people, and we got a lot of smart people in this community, highly educated, intelligent community, and they put their backs into it, and that's why we're doing so well. But we can't ever stop.
Absolutely. Keep on grinding. Good to see you, Dr. Andy. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Take a look around. Sheriff Mark Daniels just walked in here as well. So Sheriff Mark is here for this community roundtable. It's Jeff Davenport Live, brought to you by the Cochise County Superintendent's Office. You can see the Cochise County Superintendent's Office Facebook page in the post description. Do us a favor, tap that link once we're done and follow that page, because this is important to stay in tune with what's going on in and around our community when it comes to education. Every voice, every student, every possibility. That is what the theme is of the Cochise County Superintendent's Community Roundtable today. It is a who's who, and Jacqui Clay, the superintendent of Cochise County Schools, is coming to the podium. We will head on off to the side here to get her opening remarks. Eric Grisham here as well. We want to make sure we get her opening remarks, and then once her opening remarks are wrapped up, we will end up closing our time here at Cochise College this morning. This event will be going on until 1 p.m. today, and just taking another look around at a who's who of community leaders in this room. So Jacqui is ready to start and take the podium here today.
Daniels, I need you to come to the front. Thank you very much. See, I knew that would.
You're so crazy. Not too many people can tell Sheriff Mark what to do, but Jacqui Clay does.
Oh my goodness. Good morning, everyone. First of all, thank you for coming. What we're doing here today is our thing. This is our thing. Basically, what's happened is we had a year-long survey, and from that survey, we found out what our strategic priorities are for Cochise County. That was given to us, not by anyone else. So with that, good morning, leaders, advocates, champions of possibility. It's a privilege to welcome you to this roundtable, a space where vision meets action and our collective commitment to students becomes a force for transformation. So this is our theme: every voice, every student, every possibility. It's more than a guiding phrase, it's a declaration of who we are and what we stand for. Here in Cochise County, we believe every single voice matters, not just the loudest, not just the most polished, but every voice. The student who's still learning to speak up, and we have some student council students who will be presenting to you. The educator who quietly innovates. The family member who asks the really hard questions. The community member who shows up, speaks out, and invests in our schools. The business leaders who partner with purpose, offering mentorship, resources, and real-world connections. The staff member who creates safety and belonging behind the scenes. Every voice shapes the culture of our schools. And every voice, that's why we're here, deserves to be heard. We also believe in every student, not just those who fit the mold, but those who break it. Those who challenge us to rethink, redesign, and reimagine. Because this is the deal. Equity demands that we see every single learner as capable, as worthy, and full of promise. And possibility, that's our job, not theirs. Education is not just a system, ladies and gentlemen. It's a foundation of democracy, opportunity, and innovation. And it's our shared responsibility, to ensure that it serves every learner. I have a saying, education is not a spectator sport. Everybody has to play. So before we begin this important work, I want to pause and recognize the extraordinary individuals and organizations who made these things possible. But you know what? I forgot to do this. That's me. And that's what Abraham Lincoln said, guys. Education is the most important thing we can talk about. Abraham Lincoln said it. To our honored guests and all of your honored guests, your presence reflects your deep commitment to our shared vision. Sheriff Downs and all of our leaders, to include, we have CEO from Canyon Vista. Is he still here? Where's he at? CEO, Scott, did he sneak out? He's really interested in what we do, but you know how hospitals are. They always have emergencies, right? And we also have our Teacher of the Year, Miss Shaniqua. You're going to be seeing her a lot. She is amazing. To our presenters, thank you for bringing your expertise, and we have a lot of great presenters. Your vision and your courage to the table, your insights will help us shape the future that we're trying to build together. To our facilitators and educators, thank you for stepping forward to guide this dialogue. You got a really interesting job, facilitators. Your voices are essential, and your dedication to students and family is the heartbeat of our work. To Cochise College, thank you, thank you, thank you for generously providing this welcoming space and nourishing our minds and bodies. Your partner, let's go ahead and give them a hand, yeah. All right. Your partnership with K-12 education is a model of educational unity. To the Arizona School Board Association, ASBA, raise your hand here. ASBA, the food that you're eating has been provided and sponsored by the Arizona School Board Association from Phoenix. They came all the way down here to talk to us. Give them a hand, please. Thank you for sponsoring today's meals and for your ongoing support of Arizona's educational leaders. Your investment in our collaboration is deeply appreciated. I'm going to give a shout out to Cool FM because they're everywhere all the time. I don't know when they sleep, okay? You know their voices, those voices that you hear, they're amazing. So I need to give a shout out to our family, Cool FM Online. Thank you for amplifying your message and our message and helping us to share the spirit of this event with the broader community. Your coverage brings connection and celebration to every corner of Cochise County. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to our dedicated staff, wait, let's give them a hand, right? Because I know they do a lot of things free. I know they do. But we try to help you out. Thank you so much. To our dedicated staff, thank you, staff, for your tireless work behind the scenes that brings this event to life. Let's give them a hand. That would be Miss Cynthia. Everybody knows Cynthia. We thought our work had ended 9 o'clock last night. We kept going back and forth. It didn't. It didn't until this morning. People were still calling. So that is a testament of how important this event is. So I'm going to say thank you, Cynthia, and Bibi, and Talessa, Loretta, got the name wrong, Zach, Stacy, and Cindy Morales. So as we move into today's discussion, I encourage you to explore all those resources on your table. Many of the answers to the strategic priorities, whether related to the education workforce, safe learning environment, or academic growth, will be found either in the presentations today, inside your gift bag, or scanning the QR code at your table. No more just thinking what's right. I need some data. I need some best practices. Yes, I need your ideas, but I'm sure you're not the only ones who thought about it. So find other organizations. Find out what the data is about the teacher pay, and all these other things that sometimes we don't really know. This is your purposeful time to sit down and do that. So I want you to move through today's conversations. I want you to listen deeply, speak boldly, and lead with both heart and strategy. Let's celebrate what's working. Let's confront what's not working and leave here with a renewed clarity and courage. Because when we center every voice, we elevate every student. When we do that, we unlock every possibility. Thank you for being here, ladies and gentlemen, and let's get to work.
Oh my goodness, that is the Cochise County Superintendent of Schools here at the Cochise County Community Roundtable. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you so much for tuning in. Share this episode of Jeff Davenport Live around and let everybody know all the great things that are happening in our schools today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Talk to you soon.
Good morning, everyone.